Hey, what is going on YouTube? How's everybody doing today? I wanted to make another quick tutorial on how to customize your stream just a little bit to be different than a lot of streamers here on Mixer. I want to show you how to get your recent subscribers, followers, embers, and donations down in the Mixplay below that updates every time a event happens. Alright, let's get right into it. You've gotta know that nothing lasts forever. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do is go to mixer.com. You're going to want to be signed into your account. You're going to click at the top right and scroll down to Dev Lab. You're going to click it. Go to Mixplay Projects, and you're going to want to go to the editor of whatever project that you want to edit. I have a brand new one called New for YouTube. I'm going to click Editor. Go to Build in the top left. First thing you want to do is click on New Control. Click on the plus sign and New Control. You're going to want to add a label. You can name this whatever you want. For me, I'm going to name it RF1 for recent follower. You're going to click Add. You're going to drag it into the box. And you can make it whatever size that you want. If you want to drag it all the way across, whatever you want to do, I'm going to put that there. I'm going to add another label, call it RD1 for recent donation. Once again, you can name these whatever you want. If you want to type out recent donation, you want to type out donation, whatever you want to add, you're going to put that right there. Again, for recent embers, I'm going to type in RE1. Drag that over. And then another one for recent sub. Drag that there. You'll see in a second why they all have the 1 next to it. So you're gonna have 2 of them. So there you go. You have them right there. That's the first step. Next, you're gonna add a new control, and you're gonna add a button. Make sure your button. Make sure the first one were all labels. Add a button. You can do the same thing, but do it RF2. Add that. Put it down there and put it right under it. If you want, you can put it to the side and have like these like that, and then to the side, whatever you want to do, however you want to organize it. But this is what I'm going to do for now. Add another button. Call it RD2. You can see where I'm going with this. You're going to add an RE2 and an RS2 as well. That's where we're going with this. Try that there. Once again, I'm not going to make it, absolutely perfect just because for time in the video. RE2. Let me drag that right there. And last but not least, recent sub 2. Add that there. Now for the labels, you can type in whatever you want. I like to type in recent follower, recent donation, recent ember, and recent sub. That's just me personally. I feel like that's what most people will do for this part. So you're going to want to click on the labels, and in the text box, you're going to type in recent follower, recent donation, or donator, whatever you want to do, recent embers, and recent sub or subscriber. I'm going to put recent sub. These boxes won't be changing. So this is what the stream will see at all times. This is what you will see: recent sub, recent embers, recent donations, and recent followers. The RF2 is what's going to be changing. So when you go to edit this one, you're going to want to put a space just to get it blank, or if you do want to put something else there, like for example, you can put subscribe to get your name here or something like that. But for me, I just like having a blank box to start off with. Once again, this is just the basics. There's a lot more customization you can do if you really wanted to. If you wanted to add a border color or text color, whatever you want to do, there's a lot of options in the Mixplay that you can do. But just for the basics, I'm going to add all these right there. You're going to save this. Next, you're going to go to mix it up. You're going to click on the 3 lines in the top left and go to Mixplay. This is where you're going to want to load your Mixplay, this board that we just worked on. You're going to click on here. First, you might want to click this refresh button because it's going to need to update. So click that refresh button and then click on whichever you just worked on. So mine was called new for YouTube, so I loaded that, and you're going to connect it. To connect, and on your stream, if you go to my stream, you'll see this. Obviously I would fix that, but for right now, just on the YouTube video, I'm going to leave that like where it's chopped off. That's fine for right now, but as you can see, the labels all say what you typed in, and then there's a blank box under it. This is what we'll be changing in just a second. You go back to Mixplay, or mix it up, and then go to events. You want to first, we're going to switch the follower, the recent follower event. You're going to click add command. You're going to click advanced command. You're going to click action, and then scroll down to, where is it? Mixplay right there, and click the plus sign. For the type, you're going to want to scroll down again and click update control. For the control ID, you're going to want to type in exactly what the buttons say. It has to be exactly, if it's all capital, you have to type it all capital. If it has numbers, you have to type in the number. It has to be exactly what this says. So since we're doing the channel followed, the recent follower event, you're going to type in RF2. For field name, you can get very creative with this stuff. You can have it change the border color, the background color every time somebody subs or follows, or subs too, whatever. You can get very creative with this stuff, but just for this YouTube video, I'm going to show you guys the basics. It's very simple to do, but if you guys want to know how to customize this even more, I'd be happy to make a YouTube video. Comment below what you want to see, and I definitely get on that. I definitely make you guys a video on that. But for right now, you're going to go to field name and click text. For the updated value, you're going to want to type in $, target, username, and for me, I'm just going to type in has followed. Once again, you can customize this however you want. You can type in target username has joined the community, is awesome. The target username also does not have to be the first word there. You can put that at the bottom or at the end of it. I don't know why I said bottom. At the end of it, whatever you want to do. This is all up to you. But as long as you have $, target, username. The $sign means it's a special identifier, which means that it will update with whatever the username is that did the recent event, such as following. So you're going to want to save that. And as you could see before, right now, this is blank. This is blank right now. But when I go here and I test it, boom, Z prospect has followed. I know it looks very basic right now, but hey, that was very simple to do. Let's move on to recent donation. You're going to want to go back to mix it up. You're going to go back to events, and you're going to want to scroll down to donations. Let me delete this. I already have something there. You're going to add command. You're going to add an advanced command and an action again. We're going to do the same exact thing. This will just have a little bit different of special identifier. So go to Mixplay, add, type, update control, and for the control ID, you're going to type in whatever you typed in for recent donation. So I did recent donation, or I did RD2 for recent donation. You're going to type in RD2. For field name, you're going to want to select text, and updated value, you're going to type in $, target, username has donated. You can have that, and that'd be fine. Or if you want to put how much they donated, you can type in has donated, $, donation amount. You're going to save that, and if you go and test it, as you can see on my Mixplay, the prospect has donated $12.34. So that's what it would look like, just like that. Let's go into recent embers now. It's the same exact thing for everything, guys. The only thing that changes is the special identifiers. So when I go into channel ember spent, you're going to want to ignore this stuff. I have this stuff from for other reasons, such as shouting people out when they give embers, things like that. But you're going to do the same thing. Go to advanced command. If it says add command, go to advanced command. Click the action. Go to Mixplay, add. Type would be update control. Control ID for this, I have RE2 for recent embers. Text, $, target, username has, I just changed it to dropped money sign EMBER amount. That's a special identifier for what will change for the EMBER amount. Save that. And if I test that, again, ignore this side. That's what I have it set to. But Z prospect has dropped 10. Oh, I forgot to add something. Make sure, I mean, if you want that, that's fine. But I like to add embers after the EMBER amount, because it won't say embers. So let me test that again. And as you'll see, it'll add embers right after this in a second. There, has dropped 10 embers. Last but not least, your sub. Where's sub at? Subs up here. Channels subscribed. Once again, ignore all this stuff. That's stuff that I have. I have it pause the music when I get a sub, so it plays the alert sound. Once again, this is stuff that if you want help with, comment below. If you want to know how to make Spotify pause, if you want to know how to type in chat when it's in my sub, certain things like that, let me know. I will gladly make you a video. But a Mixplay, I feel like I'm repeating myself all the time for this, but it's very simple to do, guys. Once you do one, it's very easy to do. But for update control, I made mine RS2 for recent sub. Field name is text and updated value. Money sign target username has subscribed. Save it. Test it. Ignore that once again. There we go. So as you can see, guys, that was very simple to do. Once you got the recent follower, it's pretty much the same thing every time, except for a couple different special identifiers like 10 embers and the amount donated. But other than that, it was very simple. There's a lot more customization you can do. It doesn't have to look just like this. You can have these certain colors. You can have the box change, as I said. You can have the username or the user image of the person go as the background. There's a lot of stuff you can do in Mixplay, and I'd be happy to make a video for you guys if that's what you want to see. Once again, make sure you comment that below. Make sure you hit that sub button and click that bell to get notified when I go live. I hope this video helped, guys. I stream on Mixer every day at mixer.com/zprospect. I'll have that link in the description below. Come check me out if you guys want to ask me any questions or tips or whatever. I'd be glad to help. Until next time, guys, I'll see you.